Ladies and gentlemen, and now we're going to be jumping right into game number 2. Now let's talk about the first game a little bit because CIT-U did have their moments in that game despite USC taking home the victory. Once again, we are your casters, Dumpster Fire and Dion, bringing you hot gameplay from Mobile Legends live from the company Cebu.
Yes, sir. And on that game number 1, man, it was fire for fire, but unfortunately, it was USC coming out on top. I mean, CIT did battle out a lot in the early to mid-game scenario, but unfortunately, USC just came out on top, became very aggressive, did a lot of snowball in the game, and that led them the W in the game.
That's right. And of course, we can't discount a little bit of accountability here for CIT-U as well, because they did have a lot of misplays coming into that game. They got set up a lot. They were able to go for chases that generally they shouldn't have gone for. But of course, that is the kind of high risk, high reward gameplay that you expect to see here in the Cesafi Esports League. But now they are on the ropes. USC has won one game in this best of 3, which means if they take this one, they will completely win the entire series. So will CIT-U be able to bounce back and bring us to a game 3? Or will USC finally seal the deal? But of course, once again, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of our sponsors, we have yet another gift package available from Virginia.
Is it still 2,500?
Yes, sir. And of course, we will be flashing the question for one lucky person to answer.
Who is the first ever Cesafi Esports League MLBB champion? And man, we were the casters for that game.
I don't remember. Of course, just answer that in the comment section right below, and one lucky winner will be the person who takes home 2,500 pesos worth of Virginia Foods Incorporated products. Thank you once again, Virginia, for not only sponsoring Cesafi Esports League, but of course, giving our audience a good treat as well.
I have a hint for the viewers here.
Oh.
The school has a letter C.
That's literally like what, 3 schools at least? 3 schools at least in Cesafi. But of course, just check that out. If you guys are going to be able to answer, we will reach out to you if you are the lucky winner. So don't try and think, oh, am I the winner? I don't know. Should I ask them if I won? Don't worry about that. We'll reach out to you and you will be able to get a message from our team.
But of course, talking about the C, let's put it in the PC Express, as PC Express is one of our major sponsors.
That's right.
It is the Philippines' leading computer and tech retailer. It has huge selection of desktop PCs, laptops, smartphones, gaming gear, PC components, and accessories from top brands. PC Express for all your digital needs.
That's right. So if you guys are in the market for a lot of PC parts or even pre-made PCs, just hop on over to PC Express. They have branches all over around the malls here in Cebu. And of course, they'd be happy to check you out and help you out as well. Of course, thank you very much, PC Express, for helping us and giving us PCs as well to, allow us to create this product, to bring the games right to you. And of course, without further ado, as you can see the top countdown timer right here, we're going to be able to jump right into match 2 of game number 3.
And of course, as we jump in, we would like to inform everybody that there has been substitutions that are made for game number 2, which is for the side, Jack the Ripper will be replaced by Stan, and as well, Raboni will be replaced by Guillaume himself.
Oh, that's right, Guillaume. Very, very interesting to see. I'm going to be able to wait and watch Guillaume jump into this game. Of course, Stan, that's a new name, if I'm not mistaken, that I've heard coming out from the side of CIT-U. Just not familiar to me as of the moment. But of course, we will be able to see what this new hotshot has in store for us today. And here we have it. The first phase of bans will be coming in very, very soon.
I feel like for the side of CIT, they would likely ban out either Faramis, D'Angelo, or this Ling in this game, considering that from the last game, Eman tried to find and penetrate the back lanes very easily, but he lacked damage. So might as well remove that Faramis with that Cold Altar. It was pretty pesky in that game. Number 1, a lot of saves created, and Heart Guard as well, man. The saves that Gilgamesh made in that game was just too efficient for game number 1.
That's right. And now USC is just sticking with their support bans here as of the moment. Matilda and Florin already out of the picture. Meanwhile, there is going to be a little bit here on towards the CIT-U bans with Harith and Roger as well. That's right. Of course, that is going to be first pick now from USC. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. A lock in here on towards Ling.
another Ling game. And as you've said,
Oh, there it is.
team,
So it is fixed a little bit. Now Guillaume is playing here for CITU. A little bit of a tech error there earlier. It wasn't mentioned earlier, but now Guillaume is right here for CITU as
I was
well.
kind of worried because,
That's right.
man, if Yome played for her side,
Yeah, the other side
what's
is
going
like,
on?
huh,
What's going on?
That's right. So here we have it. First pick from USC, interestingly enough, or is it interesting really, or did we expect it? Because USC, the team who probably has the biggest bragging rights of being able to pick up a ling and winning games coming into this series. But look at this, CITU finally having a little bit more mitigation in their lineup, picks up the Fredrin and this Valentina.
Valentina, one of the most prestigious mage or mid laners in our game, and to top it off, might as well give out the Angel for USC and have their counter for this President, which is a Barrett's. But this gives out the Valentina the opportunity to actually steal out the heart card later on in the game.
That's right. So that's a little bit of a problem here because now this Valentina also has the option to try and take the Tempest of Blades to jump on towards the vast majority of the enemy team and to save themselves as well.
Carry for the side of CIT, and this is pretty good considering that this hero could easily melt down this Barrett's later on in this game. This is an XP lane Barrett's, but later on, if they can just find the position for this carry, then that's a good sign, especially when you have a hard guard stolen from the IMU Valentina. For CIT, you now have extra protection for your carry in that position.
So that's interesting because now CITU has banned out this Claude. So USC only have a Bruno and a Nathan who were very viable picks here for their gold lane, considering that the Harith himself is also banned. So that's a complete gold lane ban here for CITU with the Harith, Roger, as well as this Claude.
A lot of respect going towards the side here of Shintaro in the game of USC. I feel like last game he was just pretty pesky as well. A lot
That's
of mobility
true.
movements from top to bottom to mid. A lot of good rotations, just clearing out a lot of resources, and he knows how well
true.
his positioning is during clashes.
So look at how smart CITU is. They banned the vast majority of these MMs, and the only MMs remaining, Nathan, Bruno, and the Brody, are available. And because of that, these three specifically have only one dash in their kit. And what does that mean? That means that once they're done using that dash, a Guinevere can instantly knock them up and lock them down. So this is the kind of game thoughts that are coming into here from CITU, and USC actually pick up the Faramis yet again coming into this game. So they retain their entire matchup except for the Claude.
And look at the final pick of CIT. It is the hero for Vin 1. His favorite Arlot is now on this draft. And talking about the last pick of USC as well, they picked out a Faramis from the last game as well. But this time around, CIT now has a Valentina that has a counter Old Altar.
That's right. And as you can see here, our players are getting ready to jump right into the land of dawn. Super laser focus here. Pogi, Mr. Hands God himself. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The vast majority of our teams here.
Beauty boy.
Yes. And the Pogi, and here you have it. The rest of USC all gathered up as one. All together, just as if they were gathering up. Parang nagpa-5 man lang in a rank with cousins, with neighbors. Punta ka dito sa amin, rank tayo. 3 stars, says USC, but we'll see if CITU are going to be able to bounce back coming into this second game. What do you think the lineup is going to look like in terms of the early game here for both teams?
It's going to be pretty scary, but welcome to the land of dawn. USC versus CIT, the series game number 2 for our preseason and the season number 3. But talking about the lineup, as you said, USC, they're going to put Luke TC back again on the lane. They're going to put the Barretts on the off lane. But I feel like the biggest problem here for CIT is having to deal with Gilgamesh and Bravo once again with a Faramis-Angela combination.
That's right, and here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of a push here on towards the middle side. Bravo and Gilgamesh doing a very, very good job at harassing the vast majority of CITU. Pull back onto Hands God there. Will lose a lot of his HP. Has to pop the regen there. Will he go home? Decides not to actually, and sticks around.
Yes, sir. Bottom lane. This is one of those comfort pick heroes on the side of CIT, so I feel like maybe, just maybe, it's gonna be a problem for the side of Bailucci with this Barrett's and Bin 1. We know this guy, they have a lot of crowd control as well, so this will sync out with the Demon Eye that Bin 1 or the Arlot has in the Land of Dawn.
I just noticed the attack pattern here with the jump in already by hands. God, Gilgamesh
Whoa!
has to pop the Purify, but the damage is just too much here. And CIT-U claim first blood. Is this an omen as to how the game goes early on to this game?
Yes, sir. Because I feel like in the games today, whoever bags in the first blood actually matches out the win or the dub on the game. But looking on this one, they had a rough start with the Angela and the Paramis poking them down, but they did get the kill for CIT.
That's right. So here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. On toward this gold lane, this carry just pretty much alone, farming up really, really calmly here. Dale, of course, is somebody that we have seen on toward this MM role and does really well in terms of being able to lock down the enemy gold laner on his own. Turtle has spawned as of the moment. As you can see, the Fredrin already there, trying to take for the pull on towards the side of CIT-U.
This time around, I feel like CIT, they have better confidence considering that they have their core as Fredrin, which is very durable. They can front up very easily. But the problem is, they do have a Barrett for the side of USC, and this is in the XP lane side as well. Pops in the flicker for the side of Hansgard, trying to escape. Tempest of Blades will be popped to find the kill upon Hansgard, and look at the movement! Right there, Hansgard will go down the count with the Tempest of Blades.
Yeah, meanwhile, the Turtle is going to be here as of the moment. It's just going down really, really slowly. Bravo takes it for USC, and that's going to be a close alpha, already being a pop as well. CIT-U have the momentum here. They freeze Guillaume, trying to chase them down. Bin 1 caught between Bravo as well, who has the Turtle buff, and Guillaume is trying to jump in, but here comes Handcut. He has the ultimate available, misses the knock-up, decides not to engage any further. 2-1 right now on the scoreboard.
I feel like the unfortunate side on that one, they are not actually done yet. He tries to find the chase down. A Bracer Strike will be used for the energy eruption as well. What a bait from the side of Guillaume, and this time around, Bravo will be the one to go and find the kill for the side of CIT. They're very low in HP, 2-for-1 exchange, but going back towards the flash, the MVP for me on that one was by Lucci. He popped in the Deathness Welcome, pops in the Flicker as well, just to catch Guillaume in order for him to not pop that Retribution and seal the Turtle for USC.
That's right, and Bravo very quick with the burst damage as well, especially early on into the game where the Faramis burst damage is quite high. And now we can see USC gathering up towards the top side. They're looking at this carry. Bravo goes towards the wall. Will not be able to go for a pull here. They see Hansgard trying to rotate very slowly in. Look at how fast CIT-U is. That's going to be the Purify being popped already by Gilgamesh.
This is their chance, actually, knowingly that USC, their supports do not have this Purify available for, actually for Shintaro and Gilgamesh as well. They know this, so if ever they find a clash, they would target the back lanes very easily now, considering that they do not have the cleanse for Purify available. Tries to pop in with the final slash, but by Lucci, he's just too big, but not too big to be reached by that final slash.
Oh, Luke TZ already has the Berserker's Fury here. Will be able to deal a lot of crit damage as well coming into this team fights now. Now by Lucci getting jumped on upon here. They don't know though. USC is here on towards backside. The full outlier will be popped for both of them. There is going to be a lot of heals coming here as a moment to knock up on for CIT-U as well. But stand goes down.
Bin 1 as well. Luke TZ just advances forward. Tries to find the position of Hansgard. Left alone. Finds an energy eruption, but that's not enough. Double kill for the side of Luke TZ. Takes down Tree. How fast can this man dash with the blades? But a counter retaliation kill will be Shintaro for the side of Dale.
That's right, CIT-U will be able to clip this Nathan as well in the form of Dale getting that solo kill on towards the gold side. So things are still looking up for CIT-U in terms of being able to give everything to Dale as of the moment, which really is a very important part in their matchup considering they need someone to burst down by Lucci. Oh, the conceal play here. A little bit of jumping onto Dale. Luke TZ caught out of position. He has one more dash. Can he jump away? Yes, he can. Makes it out by the skin of his teeth.
Nearly gets caught by the Violet Requiem of Hansgard, and that could have been a big problem considering that he failed that initiation upon Dale. And on this one, CIT, although having a rough start, they seem to be battling it all out. They're not giving out without a fight.
That's right. They're holding it together right now, playing it a little bit more patiently as they'd like to. Hansgard as well, not being able to get any knockups at the moment into secured kills. But that is also because he's wasting the vast majority of Purifies coming up from the side of USC. So overall, it is still a good win condition here for CIT-U.
Guillaume Now rotating upon a Bill side, they want to control either the mid or bottom side. They want to find a push before someone grabs in a position towards a turtle, considering that when you have better map awareness, you have better zoning potentiality against each other. So for the side of CIT, let's see what they will do as they will try to target the
Look
top
at this.
side.
The Heart Guard already available. Onto Shintoru
Oh
gets
my
jumped in.
God.
Does he have a Purify? Yes, he does. But look at this. Is he going to be able to make it out? He does. That's going to be another me being able to pop as well.
easy.
There's going to be just stand jumping out and go backside. But that's the Tempest of Blades. Dale already at 1 HP. He gets brought down on towards the tower. CIT-U. Yome as well at 1 HP. The Brute Bar best play to jump in from Luke Teasy. They're trying to make it out. They do so successfully. CIT-U lose 2, but will be able to get the disengage and save 2 other members.
What does Stan steal here with this IMU? I haven't seen Netherrealm being stolen an
That's
IMU
right.
Stan actually during the Clash of Clans. I'm kind of curious what he steals most of the time.
I think Cult Altar is probably going to be the most positive steal coming out from the side of CIT-U. Cult Altar is just something that's too good to pass up, and it scales with spell power, which is something that Valentina is building anyway. Third turtle will go once again to USC.
Just being really dominant in this game to USC. 8-4 in our 7-minute mark, 4K goal lead. That's the top in towards the wall. Will they find follow-up damage?
trouble. Gold Altar.
Gold Altar saves it for the meantime. There's a jump in. A Wild Red Rim upon a tree with follow-up damage. None for the side of CIT. And now with the retaliation, the advancement for USC. Tempest of Blaze already committed. Just popping with the Blaze. And there it is. More Spearses and more strikes. Stands low on HP as well.
Lutisi might go down. He does.
He's alone and he does. He died?
That's right, he got chased by the turret damage coming out from that tier 3 turret here for CIT-U. That's going to be a little bit of a problem now as USC are knocking on their front doors. The police are here, and we're going to take their blue buff as well. While we're at it, the jump in from Deep Freeze Gyome, trying to stop them as much as possible. Hands gets it up. The tower is still up. They're doing so much damage. We have to help this Barats as of the moment. USC have no choice but to leave that tower.
He's still alive. That was a control from the side of Hansga, but unfortunately, they did not catch up any more damage to take down by Lucci. But this time around, 12-5, 5K gold lead in our 8-minute mark. And I feel like CIT, they just need to stall more time in order for Dale to catch up with the itemization and get more resources.
Look at this by Lucci, caught out of position once again. Bravo trying to go and save his life. He does have the Cult Altar available, but they're just going to commit the Heart Guard onto this one. Takes the tower, and CIT-U back out for now.
This is the type of the game scenario where both of them will actually defend on their gold laners. But for the side of USC, man, Luke Teasy has just been an absolute beast. From the game number 1 to game number 2 with this lane. How fast can he go with the strikes and dashes that he has made in this game?
That's right, 6K gold lead here for USC. A jump in onto Wildcats Barats, but that's going to be the Cult Altar to try and save his life. Already a reverse Cult Altar here, already being popped by Stan as well. CIT-U will lose this Valentina. A jump in from Luke Teasy. They take Yome as well. Luke Teasy dropping low, a lot of damage coming in from Dale, but it isn't going to be enough just yet.
Time where Luke Teasy just goes on a rampage, Snowball for Snowball. And look at Gilgamesh, he's just baiting out his very Dale. Just trying to poke down inside of CIT to get outside of their own base, and the pop has already been done. The next up is the Lord, and they're gonna push this mid very easily.
That's right. Now, of course, look at this bottom side of CIT-U. This is because during the clashes that happened in the middle and top lane earlier, the thing that Shintoru was doing was just completely pushing this bottom lane. And that's why it's almost completely bald, except for the inhibitor turret coming into this game.
Luke T tries to find a jump in. Dale is out of position. Hansgard as well. Bombs in the Violent Requiem just to try and find a way for them to escape. But no, Luke Teasy, man. He's just an absolute menace. A beast in this game. Let's make it 3 out for the side of CIT as USC. The he's tipping in.
No way, Luke Teasy jumping in and out and all about. This is going to be a lot of damage coming from USC. Just this Luke Teasy and Gilgamesh combo with the Heart Guard and the Tempest of Blades, and just how mobile this Ling is coming into this game. The Lord breaking the middle inhibitor. CIT-U in a little bit of trouble if they want to bring this into a game 3. They commit everything onto Bailucci, but the Heart Guard's there, and what are you gonna do? The Lord isn't even down yet. Still healed up by the Angela.
tries to go in now for side of USC. Will just disengage, respecting that they will just take this slowly. He's inside the side of CIT's base at this point by Lucci. He's pretty tanky. Durability is on point for the side of USC, and the damage output from Luke TZ as well. Let's see if they can find an opening right now. Ooh. The real question tries to go in, but CIT are heavily prepared.
That's right. Look at Bin Juan already losing a lot of his HP just from the auto attacks coming in from Shintoru coming into this game. This is going to be a little bit of a problem now because there's only one tower remaining for CIT-U apart from their base, and they have minions swarming them from all sides. And look at the bottom side of this map. Both the cores of USC, the gold laner and the core, taking their 2 respective buffs before they come back into the fray, while the rest of USC is just applying constant pressure to CIT-U.
Yes, sir. But the problem here is, if USC does not end this game right away, then it's gonna be a very big problem to let Dale get all of those resources and get farmed up for the next clash.
That's right. If Dale has enough damage, then USC will not be able to do everything that they've been doing so far. Luke TZ can no longer jump in solo. He'll pretty much get bursted down by that carry light wheel mark. And here you have it, Dale walking up. Will use that dash to move out of the way, and USC are very adamant to take this top tower.
They've already committed to Heart Guard, so this must be very problematic for instead of USC. Everyone committed as well, tries to go into a Tempest of Place. Lutizzi's just going ham. Look at the back lane, nearly cuts down Dale. Lutizzi now is on the advance, but he's still alive for the meantime, but 1 down already for the side of CIT. Bin 1 could be next, and he goes down. Let's make it 2 for the side of CIT. Another jump in for the side of Hansdog. The damage up is just not enough. Another energy eruption as well. But man, 3 down. This is USC for a 2-0 against CIT.
Oh, that goes hard. USC taking the series 2-0 against CIT-U. Yun na po, ngiting pogi.
Yes,
and of course, a very, very good display of sportsmanship, or as well as gameplay coming up the side of USC coming into this game. GG, well played from them. And again, a very, very good effort from CIT-U. USC definitely did not take that for free. CIT-U made them work for it. But of course, at the end of the day, there can only be one winner. And USC was able to show dominance all throughout the match.
MVP for the game is the Luke TZ 7-2-11. And man, this guy just went ham, going in and out, strike for strike, side lane for side lane, objective for objective.
That's right, being able to go on towards the vast majority of the ranks of CIT-U, just showing them what he's got. And that's going to be Luke TZ being the MVP for this game. A 2-0 victory again for USC. And look at this. Look at the lineups. Look at how many deaths and kills USC have. And this just goes to show how well these guys work together as a single well-oiled machine. They know exactly what to do. Gilgamesh very quick with the saves. He always has the heart guard on hover, already ready to save whoever needs saving. They could have full HP and you still have the heart guard mark above you to save your life. And of course, Bravo with the cult altars that really brought the victory here for USC.
And man, that was it for the day, the last series. And let's do the MVP poll.
That's right. This is the Luke TZ pose, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you become a god at Ling. You just...
That's how fast.
That's right. That's right. And of course, once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is just the start. This is the preseason of Mobile Legends Bang Bang Season 3 for CEL. And of course, with CP games, we also have PC games. So for you PC gamers out there, check out our Valorant live stream as well, coming in at tomorrow. So if you guys are interested in PC games and Valorant at that, the Valorant preseason tournament will be beginning tomorrow, and we have a hot new edition of casters ready to deliver the gameplay.
Yes, sir. Everything today has just been an amazing start for our preseason of season number 3. And this wouldn't be possible without PC Express, Virginia Food Incorporated, and as well the company Crane Lab Custom Apparel and Digital Prints. But of course, we've been your casters for today. My name is Dion, my voice, your gameplay, and I'm here with my brother from another mother,
Dumpstify, the trash you love and admire. And of course, that's going to be us so far for Cesafi Esports League. So we are your casters signing off. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Let's go.
There's nothing that can't be solved with a bag of chips. Original flavor is my fave. I don't run from my problems. I ignore them like a human.